Guys, this is Victor Bell from Warhorse Strength Camp, creator of the Champion Development Academy, where I teach champions to win at what matters most. You know, I wanted to kind of connect with you guys, and this is something I've been kind of going through as we're getting set up to run the Unstoppable Champion Training Camp. That's a 2-day, and that's fucking hardcore. When you come, you will definitely know for a fact that you're unstoppable. And the reason why I'm doing that is because, I run the Champion Development Academy, and I got a lot of athletes, and business people that I've coached in the past. I mean, even myself, things that I see in my kids, things that I see at home. Here's the difference between the ones who actually constantly win and who deem themselves champions, or are not deemed themselves champions, who really just become champions by all rights and purposes, is they have the ability to be fucking unstoppable. And lately, since we've been running this, I've been talking to people, that I know, people that I don't know, talking about doing it. And I give everyone the opportunity to define themselves as being unstoppable even before they show up by just a few little things, basic things in our conversations. And I see something that is a common thread between all people who win, and then I see something that's a common thread between all people who lose. And I'll tell you what that is in a second. But what I wanted to say was, in the essence of running this training, it's kind of really put me in a definitive moment to decide whether this is something that I can do, because it's something that I've always wanted to do. And even when you're looking to kind of raise the levels on something, nothing's really set in stone. Nothing's really said, hey, look, this is going to go off without a hitch. None of that stuff. But having a champion mindset, you're not really concerned about what won't go off without a hitch. You're just concerned about getting to the finish line first and dominating the line in itself. So I'll go back to saying what the scary part is. No one who's been posed with the question to attend the Unstoppable Champion program. I was gonna call it, my buddy's program, 90 Day Warrior. No one who's ever been posed that question to attend my Unstoppable Champion training camp has not stopped in their tracks and become unstoppable for the second or two that we wait in limbo in deciding whether they're going to come or not. So rather than be unstoppable by saying yes first, figure shit out later, they ask dumb questions like, when is it going to be? How long is it? Can you tell me the details? Can you email me the details? Who gives a shit? If you're fucking unstoppable, you step up to the plate, you say yes, you figure out how you're going to do it later. So in every instance that I know of, if you read from a business person who's developed a small city to a high rise to buying a single family house that needs a fucking replacement of a kitchen, the question in air is, will I be stopped by the task at hand, the things it takes to complete those tasks at hand, or not? That's it. And if you're a person that plays your game that fucking small, where you let money stop you, replacing a kitchen stop you, getting permits to develop a high-rise tower stop you, then you have to really question your ability of what you're going to accomplish in life, where you're going to accomplish those things in life, where you're going to find yourself in life, because realistically, your ability to be unstoppable is defined by your ability to say yes or no in the key clutch moments of whether you're going to even take the shot or you're going to run, you're going to hamper. That's the difference between being a champion, coming in first place, coming in second or third place, or being a fucking spectator, wishing, wanting, hoping to be, and then eventually judging the people who won, whether they're a great role model for you or not and your children. So that's something to consider when I start talking to people about being unstoppable. The first tier of being unstoppable is deciding whether you will be stopped or you will not be stopped, because in essence, you are where you really decided that you want to be every step, every second, every step of the day. There's nothing stopping you from, if nothing else, making the mental shift that you don't want to be there anymore and taking the opportunity, the steps, and the actions to change it. So, I'm Coach Victor Bell from Warhorse Strength Camp, creator of the Champion Development Academy, where I take men and create champions of them, helping them win in the areas that matter to them the most. So if you want to check me out, warhorsestrength.com. You can hit me up on Facebook at Warhorse Strength, like our fan page, Warhorse Strength Camp Fan. Whatever you need to do to get in contact with me, because that's what champions do. You will fucking find a way. You can Google it, you can, whatever you need to do. But if this is something that you know, that you're deciding to either you're unstoppable and want to take things to the next level, because that's typically the people who connect with me, or you've decided to now begin to be unstoppable and you need to know for a fact that this is something that you want to do and you think it's something that I can maybe assist you with. I'm it. Hit me up. Laters.